Hey YouTube. So it's been about a year since my last video. That was the arrival after traveling for 5 days with 3 kids from Montana to Florida. And Florida's okay. But with the new COVID-19, coronavirus, everything like that, I have a little bit of a video to do. Semi in the style of one of my favorite YouTubers, Jenna Marbles. Hi. Um, And this is a thank you slash screw you video. So, first off, let's start off with a positive note with a couple thank yous. Thank you to service station slash grocery store workers. You guys are making it to where we can get what we need. You're still keeping the business open, and we can get our food and everything else that we may need or want. Or you're trying to. And first responders, you're amazing. You're making sure that we can get medical care if we need to. Thank you so much. Now, I'm a delivery driver and a server, and considered an essential employee as a delivery driver and somewhat an essential employee as a server. Now, as a server, the restaurant I work in right now is carry out only. So there's not much that we have to sanitize. We just sanitize all the work surfaces that we actually use rather than what we used to use. And so that's all fine and dandy. As a driver, I have to sanitize my vehicle, sanitize the bags I use for delivery, anything that is a non-porous surface in my vehicle. So here's the screw you. Screw you to everybody who buys up all of the cleansing products that have the antibacterial disinfectant. Screw you to all of you that buy all the disinfectant wipes that we need to be able to make sure you get your food safe. Because you're making our job that much more difficult. And I'm pretty sure when those hit the shelves, you guys are the ones going and stockpiling and making it to where we can't get them. Okay, yeah, I'm a prepper. There's a lot of stuff that I did stockpile. I stockpiled it in case of any emergency. I've been doing it for years. I didn't just stockpile over 2 weeks. And it's bullshit. It is. Because if you want to complain that my car smells like vinegar, well, that's about the only cleansing agent I have right now. Thanks to you. Another screw you is to those of you who think you need to be very rude, to put it bluntly, very rude to your delivery driver, to the person that you're talking to on the phone to give your order. Screw you. Frankly, just screw you. I work 10 hours a week as a server because my hours got cut. Thank you, COVID-19, coronavirus. Fuck you. You're not getting a screw you. You're getting a fuck you. So on my days off, which are numerous, I spend anywhere between 5 and 12 hours on the road doing delivery. And I don't know how many people I have heard yelling at the restaurant that they are ordering from for me to deliver because they've run out of an item because so many people are ordering. Or they're being rude to me when I deliver because they made a mistake when it comes to their order, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, that's not what it says on your order. Well, that's what I ordered, and blah, 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 blah. Well, ma'am, here's your order right here on my screen. You can take a look, and that's not on it. Well, you should have picked it up anyway. I'm not a mind reader. Okay? I'm flat out not a mind reader. And if that's what you wanted, you should have ordered it. Now, you get to see one of the faces that I have to be away from to deliver your food, okay? I have 3 children, and I spend a lot of time on the road away from my kids. Thank God for my big brother who watches my kids and my son who is old enough to watch his siblings. Here's my youngest. Okay, that little face, I have to be away from every day for a certain amount of time. I think in the last 5 weeks, I've had 1 day off. And I'm not looking at another day off for quite a while. So, screw you to those who think you need to be rude and self-entitled and spoiled. Now, a shout out and a thank you to other delivery drivers, because you have delivered to my family too, and I know sometimes my kids can be difficult to deliver to. But you've always handled it very well. So thank you to other delivery drivers, and thank you to the restaurant employees for keeping your restaurants open and keeping us fed on meals we don't really feel like cooking. Huge shout out and thank you. Thank you for all those that made the stimulus possible. I know there's a lot of families that's going to help out. I don't know what to do with this whole pandemic thing. Funny enough, it was one thing I was prepping for, but it still seemed to hit me where it hurt, even though I still have most of everything I need except disinfectant wipes. The good thing is now they're starting to keep more paper products on the shelves, so I might be able to make my own. I really don't want to. So, those of you that are hoarding it, how about you just leave them on the shelves for the next couple weeks and let us delivery drivers and those of us that need it get them. Oh, one other screw you, by the way, is those of you that bought up all the face masks and shortchanged those who need them. Those who are actually sick, doctors, nurses, CNAs. I worked as a CNA for years. I know what it's like to need those masks, especially if you're dealing with somebody with, say, MRSA or pneumonia, because maybe there's a germ that you're carrying that could make it worse for them. And yeah, screw you to those of just absolutely shortchanged the medical industry with those masks, because I mean, even first responders, whether they be police, fire department, EMT, they need those masks too. And I swear to God, I want to scream every time I see some Joe Blow from down the street wearing a face mask at Walmart. It's even made to where, like, the craft supplies, you can't pick up any pieces of cloth because people have grabbed them all up and hoarded them so they can make their own face mask, which is cool. But if you're gonna make one that's reusable, then make one for every person in your family. Let the rest of us have some cloth, because this is ridiculous, people. I mean, normally during some sort of disaster we band together, but right now we're not banding together. A lot of us are just being assholes. So don't be an asshole. And if I forgot anybody that deserves a shout out or a thank you, please leave a comment down below. One last shout out is to my kids, with one of them being right there. You guys have been very patient with mommy being your teacher. Last shout out, I knew I remember one. All the teachers that are helping with the distance learning and making it to where our kids are still able to have school even if it's at home. big shout out to you guys and thank you so much. And that's all I've got to say on that subject. So have a good day.